Hello everybody, this is VG Sav, and today I am reviewing the Tritton 720 Plus headset. This is a gameplay of me playing Blitz on Tremor. I do 21-2 with 11 captures. It's a dominating performance, so make sure you're watching the video as I'm rambling on. For those of you who don't know, the Tritton brand of headsets are made by Mad Catz. Mad Catz is commonly known for their alternate controllers, and when I was a child, I remember using their controllers that had turbo buttons. These controllers were and are still primarily considered cheating in the video game world. In single-player games, no one really cares, but in online multiplayer games, use of such buttons is highly frowned upon, and if you're caught using them, temporarily bans are not unheard of. With that in mind, headsets, though they give you an advantage over other players, are not frowned upon in online multiplayer communities, and it is not considered cheating to use them, even though there are different levels of quality when it comes to these devices, and some give greater advantage than others. For instance, some have surround sound and some do not. If you've never used a headset while playing a game such as Call of Duty, then you are truly missing a large portion of the experience. I purchased a pair of Turtle Beach PX21s a couple years ago for Modern Warfare 3 and was astonished by all the different sounds I never noticed before. Call of Duty Ghosts has brought the level of sound to a new level with accurate effects for indoor and outdoor shooting and accurate in-game character callouts, not to mention the ability to actually hear your enemy coming. So Santa Claus brought me my Tritton 720 Pluses in his personal favorite color of red. There are 3 colors to choose from, the others being black and white. The box is professionally packaged, appearing to be a very premium product, though the price was on the low end of the premium range. After unpackaging, I discovered there are a lot of wires, way more than the aforementioned Turtle Beaches. There's also a decoder box about the size of a small modem where all the wires run into and out of. Though there are so many wires, after hooking everything up, I realized not all of the wires were necessarily needed, for they included different wires for different gaming system compatibility. The headset itself is only slightly heavier than my Turtle Beaches. However, they certainly have a sturdier feel. The plastic is thicker, the padding is leather, and there's a lot more going on in the actual headphone. The ear cuffs are a squarish shape, and I was a little afraid before trying them on that they wouldn't fully cover my ears. No fear, however, they fit just fine. The leather is much more comfortable than the cloth lining of my Turtle Beaches, and it does a better job of keeping outside sound out, which can be a good thing when your wife is yelling at you, "Stop cursing at the game." However, due to long sessions initially, the skin behind my ears broke out in a small rash after about 3 or 4 days of use, and the rash lasted about a week. Though initially it was a concern of mine, the rash has not returned and has been over a month. The sound quality, in my opinion, is top notch. Though I've never used the super premium Astro brand headsets, and the Xbox One still does not have full surround sound capabilities, I feel like I can hear everything. I can tell which direction an enemy is coming from, and even whether or not they're behind me, above me, or below me. My Turtle Beaches could sure help determine left or right, but never before was I able to turn around and shoot a knife-wielding lightweight marathon runner trying to sneak up behind me until I put these Trittons on my head. Everything else in-game is crystal clear, and it's only going to get better when Xbox gets its act together. They're perfect for PC use too, even though they simply hook in with the USB. Music sounds amazing, YouTube videos sound amazing, and voice chat is crystal clear. The mic, however, has left a lot to be desired. I do like that I can simply unscrew it from the headset, so it doesn't always have to be right next to my face. However, I can't yet pinpoint whether it's just me or a low-quality mic. At times, I sound like I'm standing 15 feet away from it. You can hear it sometimes in my YouTube videos. I have to keep my voice down sometimes when I'm up late trying to record voiceover for my videos. However, with the mic so close to my face, you should be able to make out what I'm saying without me having to crank the volume in the editing process. There's an option to turn on and off the ability to hear yourself in the headset as you're talking, something the Turtle Beaches didn't have. You had to listen to yourself whether you liked it or not. And I always sound, at least to me, like I'm coming in clear. But it may just be computer settings I need to adjust my mic volume. I'm not quite sure. I've never had any of my teammates complain and say they couldn't hear me. I'm very interested to see how well it works with in-game chat, and then I will be able to better determine exactly what the problem is. The other thing I need to mention is how absolutely easy it is to breathe into the mic. If my mic was turned a certain way, it could sometimes sound like I was playing in a tornado. I stole a windscreen off of one of my old PC mics, and the problem was remedied. Really, that is something that should probably have been included with the headset. Overall, for a wired headset, $150 sounds a little steep. However, for the quality of sound that you get, I think it's worth every penny. I'm sure there's wireless headsets that do similar or maybe even slightly better quality, but you're going to pay double for them. Personally, what keeps me buying wired headsets is the fear of them not being charged when I want to use them. Of course, with any rechargeable device, the battery life becomes shorter and shorter as time passes. I use my headset every day and would highly recommend to anyone, as long as you're sitting close enough, to stick with a wired headset. And if you're going to stick with a wired headset, you should pick up the Tritton 720 Plus headset. Though the mic may have its shortcomings, or my human error is in making it appear that way, the quality of sound coming from the ear cups is truly something you need to experience and see for yourself what a difference it can make. That is my review of the Tritton 720 Plus headset. If you like my review, please make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Thank you for watching.
Good job. Report to command for debrief.
I just kept looking.